show's been open now about 4 hours at the Las Vegas Convention Center. This is World of Concrete 2012. And no, you're not imagining, we are live. We're live streaming right here on 4constructionpros.com. We're brought to you by Caterpillar and Dodge BitPro. So stop in and see those nice folks if you're at the convention itself. If not, you can certainly go online and visit their websites and find all their products. We've been talking to lots of people at the show here this year, which really makes it interesting, and to talk about the various different aspects of the industry itself. And with me now is the technical director of the Concrete Foundation Association, Jim Baty.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you. What's happening with your business?
Well, you know, the economy is a challenging opportunity for associations. Concrete Foundations Association, we're residential construction based. So our contractors, they're on the smaller side of businesses and the smaller side of construction. From an association management perspective, that means you need to find ways of improving their businesses.
Right.
So we've really focused through this down economy at being advocates for the contracting industry. Things like insurance captives, giving our members a different way to manage and own their insurance opportunities. Fall protection is a big one right now. We have most recently created a task force that's aimed at helping contractors become better managers of their fall protection, their safety, their training for their workforce,
right,
and meeting the latest regulations that OSHA has produced for residential construction. It's a big one in our industry because of the method of construction that the Foundation Association is about. The other one would be certification. And so between the opportunities that we create for our businesses to ensure...
You have seminars, as I understand.
Yeah, seminars are a big one because of the education that's required in order to provide insurance opportunities, fall protection, safety, and then certification.
Right.
So both from an individual, the foreman perspective, the technical managers in their in their companies, as well as the companies themselves. That's really been our focus.
Where do you see the, let's talk housing for a minute. Where do you see the housing market going?
Well, I think there's a lot of pent-up demand right now, and I think that we have seen the flatness. We've seen the bottom of the industry. We're starting to see a lot of contractors reporting what I would classify as a warming trend in the industry.
Right.
By no means are we going to see a high volume of residential construction, but we are going to see homeowners now saying it's probably time. I can classify for a loan now, and I want to step up,
right,
or I'm looking to move, and I want to build new.
I've had the pleasure this morning at least talking to some economists who have been through here, and I think they share your opinion there in that they're thinking this pall, it's kind of been over, this malaise, if you will, it's been over the whole industry, the country as a whole, is easy.
I would agree. I think
things are looking upward.
I think there's a much more relaxed state about finances. Certainly, going into the political scene, the political process, everyone is going to wait, but we also own our own course.
Right.
And so we see, the contractors are having more conversations. They're asking to bid more projects. Construction material costs are going to start. We at least anyway see them starting to rise a little bit, which is generally assigned to an increase in the work that's being performed. And contractors are busy. They're not having to work as hard to find projects, which is a good thing for us.
Focusing on your association itself, are there any new innovations coming in the way that foundations are formed and processed, and that, do you see that changing with
I
all
think
the technology?
Absolutely. Technology is a big focus for us right now. It is, and it's not from the construction perspective.
Right.
It's from the management perspective.
Yeah.
We're seeing companies use Twitter to order concrete materials. We're seeing new ways to communicate between the field and the office plan.
This is what we're doing
here. Exactly. This is a perfect example of how you communicate more effectively and more efficiently.
Yeah.
And so it really, the companies that are doing well right now are the companies that are thinking ahead, finding ways to to replicate themselves, the ones that do the good work in their companies, and produce greater efficiencies.
Communications, that's what it is.
Communication's huge.
Yeah, and functions of it, and using everything that you can, at least if you're a small business guy, regardless of what you're doing,
right.
you've got to talk to the community at large.
That's right. Unfortunately, there are fewer companies doing the work than what there were 5-6 years ago.
Right.
But that also means that the companies that are doing the work are building themselves up to be more efficient, more effective companies when the work returns.
Jim Baty,
it's been a pleasure.
Director, Foundations Association. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, it's a great opportunity.
Great
We appreciate the opportunity.
Anytime.
All right.
Come back and we'll.
We'll do it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you, sir.